Hi there, it's Christy with Guidepost to Wellness Health Coaching. Hey, I wanted to take a couple of minutes and see if I can maybe help answer some questions about why is health coaching important, what exactly is a health coach, and give you some ideas of the things that are relevant in American society today with our healthcare. So I wanted to take some time on my lunch break. I'm getting outside and getting some sunshine. It just feels so good. The weather's really nice. I'm with this amazing fallen tree. I just love it because it's just a great place to sit out in the sun at this local park. So that's what you're seeing in the background. But when we talk about health, it's one of the things that's really interesting to think about because America is one of the greatest nations in the world, and yet we have a very, very high number of very sick people. We have over 133 million people that have some kind of chronic disease, such as heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, things of that nature, autoimmune diseases. So that's an awful lot of people. That's more than 40% of our population. And then when you look at the obesity rates, we have more than 2/3 of the population is considered at least overweight. And we are the #1 nation in the world when it comes to industrial things of that nature, but when it comes to healthcare, we're spending more money and people are becoming sicker and sicker. And what's really alarming is for the second year in a row, 2016 and 2017, the life expectancy in the United States has actually decreased. We're the only industrialized country in the world where our life expectancy is actually going down. Now, it's not a lot, but it's still going down, and that's not the right direction when you think that we should be the top of the world when it comes to all of the medical breakthroughs and the new prescriptions and all the doctors and healthcare things that we have that a lot of other countries don't. But we are seeing an increase in the number of deaths of women giving birth in an industrialized country, and these just are moving in the wrong direction. And when we look at those statistics, more than 50% of those deaths are considered preventable because they are some type of lifestyle-based disease. So that's where health coaching comes into play. So what exactly is a health coach? And that's a really good question because this is a relatively new field. It is not regulated as of yet. So for example, I have a Master's of Science in Nutrition, and I've been certified a year-long program with an institution that certifies health coaches. But you can see a lot of different people that can be out there and claim that they're a health coach. So, and that can make it a little bit confusing. So if you're looking for one, you want to make sure that you dig a little bit into their background so that you feel comfortable that they bring something to the table when they talk with you. Because what a health coach does is they augment your healthcare system. They're not doctors. They don't take the place of doctors. They shouldn't be giving you advice about stopping, starting medications, anything at all like that. But what they should be doing is helping you with the day-to-day lifestyle things that your doctor or nurse or dietitian or anybody else is recommending for you. Because when you see a doctor, you're going to see them generally about a chronic issue or an acute problem, and they may give you some advice. Okay, drop some weight, watch what you eat, do these things, and then they're on to the next patient because they're the experts when it comes to that, but they're not the expert about you and your life and how to make those changes. Well, that's where I can come in, and that's where a certified health coach can help. Because if you think about a coach, and sports are the best analogy. If you think about a football coach, a baseball coach, a swimming coach, generally those athletes already know how to swim or play football or play baseball, so they don't need to be taught how to do the basics. But the coach is there to help them from an unbiased, backed up, away. They can see the forest for the trees kind of thing, and they are the ones that can kind of give you the extra feedback that you may not be able to see and give yourself. Because that's one of the things that I like to say too, is common sense is not common practice. And you may know what you need or want to change or do, but trying to figure out how to incorporate that into your life can be hard. So having a health coach, they can help you with suggestions. They can look at the trends in your life and identify areas to help you. For example, I worked with one client, extremely intelligent young lady that had an autoimmune disease, and she knew what she needed to do on a day in, day out basis, but she just couldn't find the time or how to incorporate it, or didn't have somebody encouraging her. That's the other thing too. So when we worked together, we did things together that she had already knew in her mind were good things for her to do, but I helped her put them into practice. I helped her come up with ways from looking at her schedule from the outside in and come up with ideas. And it helped her tremendously with her stress. And it helped her tremendously incorporate them day to day. Not something that you're going to do once a week, twice a week, or do it for a week and then stop. We worked together for a couple of months so that she could ingrain these habits and then build on them and make a lifestyle. And that's the type of thing that a good certified health coach that you feel really comfortable with can help you do. Just like they're going to watch the baseball players swing and help them maximize that, a swimmer's stroke, they're going to give them exercises to improve upon them. A good health coach is going to help you tap into your intuition. You know your body and your life better than anybody else. And the health coach is just there to help you optimize that. They're not going to tell you to eat things, or they shouldn't tell you to eat things that you don't like, or try a whole host of supplements that you don't feel comfortable with, but they should be there to help you figure out how to do the small things every day that are going to stack up to major lifestyle changes. Because face it, we all need some help sometimes. I've needed help. I have an autoimmune disease, and I've sought outside help to help me tweak those things. And that's where having somebody in your corner as a coach that can be gentle but loving with you, firm, hold you accountable, all those types of things are what you need. And somebody that you feel comfortable with, and just make sure that you check out their background and they do have something to bring to the table, that they can offer you support either through their training or their personal life experiences. Because we as a nation are a great country, but we also need to recognize that in order for us to live longer and get those life expectancies back up, to cut back on these preventable types of diseases that we can impact with health and lifestyle and dietary choices, things like some cancers and diabetes and obesity and Alzheimer's and heart conditions and things of that nature, sometimes we have to reach out for help. So take a look at my webpage, the link's down below. Let me know if you have any questions. If any of you have had experience with a health coach, or if you have questions about health coaching, please add your comments below. I'd love to hear about it. And I hope that you have an opportunity to get outside or take a few minutes and have a few moments to yourself to de-stress, nourish your mind, all those fundamentals that we'll talk about in more videos that are to come. And I really hope that you have a wonderful day. Be well.